Hello my friends, Kaitlyn here, and do you know how to be a good leader? Or maybe you want to be a good leader, but you feel like your lack of confidence or leadership skills is holding you back. Let's talk about it. So if you're a shy or introverted or socially awkward person like me, being a leader can sometimes feel elusive. Like I want to speak up and make my opinion known and lead a team, but I'm also afraid that no one will listen to me or care what I have to say. Yeah, that's no fun. So I'm here to tell you from my own personal experience that you can be shy and be a good leader. You can be introverted and be a good leader. You can be super awkward and still be a good leader. What? How? That's impossible. There are many things that can make a good leader, but here are the things that I think are at its core. Number one, you have to have confidence in your vision. I think the biggest thing that deters people from stepping up and taking a leadership position at, say, their church or school or work is that they feel like they don't have enough confidence. But confidence is a tricky thing. Sometimes I think we confuse confidence with pride or self-importance, so that we see someone and say, that guy should be a leader because he just exudes confidence. But just because you're not walking around like, I am the greatest, bow down to me, doesn't mean that you can't be a leader. Donald Trump. What you really need is confidence in your vision, aka, do you know what the team that you're leading is trying to accomplish? Can you envision the steps to get there? And if you can't, do you know how to bring the team together and the process to get to those steps? Sometimes the most unexpected people can be amazing leaders because they know the vision and then can rally people around it. Number two, you have to be patient. Oh my gosh, people can be so frustrating sometimes, which means a good leader needs to have an amazing level of patience. Want to know a way to kill your leadership skills? Having the vision, but then also having a short fuse so that you're not able to work through problems with your team members. Like, yeah, it might seem easier if you were just to do the whole project yourself because you know what the end product is supposed to be, but that's not being a leader. That's being a work hog. Instead, you have to take a lot of calming breaths and then re-explain something for the third time, and maybe try it a little bit different of a way to see if you can connect better with your coworker. This is life when you lead a team. Number three, you have to give encouragement. Constructive criticism is super important to any kind of project, but you want to know what goes even farther in the long run? Encouragement. Gosh, it is so hard to get a positive word these days. We're so quick to judge and to lash out and to tell you what's wrong with something, but very rarely do we take the time to just encourage. Even if your team does a good job all the time, they still need to know that they're doing a good job. I can't even begin to tell you how discouraging it is to be a part of a team that is working their butts off but never hears any good feedback. It's either, this is terrible, fix it, or just silence. So knowing how and when to encourage is super vital to being a leader. Number four, you have to be honest. So encouragement is great, but not at the detriment of being honest with your team. Being a good leader is about making tough choices and calling people out if they're manipulating the system or people, and just telling it like it is. I mean, you have to have tact, of course, but knowing when and how to be honest is a key to leadership success. And finally, number five, you don't have to be a people person, but you do have to be compassionate, empathetic, and able to understand people. I don't consider myself a people person, not at all. But people that I've worked with would usually disagree with me because to them, when I've been working with them as a team leader, I appear as a people person. But that's not because I am one. It's because I've learned how to look at my team members as individuals, look for their strengths and weaknesses, and how to encourage them or push them or help them to reach their highest potential. I do this by thinking, how would I want people to invest in me? How would I want people to look at me? And then applying that thinking to my teammates. Basically having compassion and empathy and looking at my teammates as individuals with their own special skill sets and not just faceless cogs in the machine. Okay, so that is 5 things that I think are at the heart of leadership, and they are not exclusive to extroverts or uber socially confident people. They are all things that you can practice. Practice makes perfect, you know? So the next time someone asks you if you want to lead a team. Say yes and challenge yourself and put these core principles into action. Believe in your vision, be patient, honest, encouraging, and compassionate, and you got this. So what do you guys think? What have you been a leader in before? What did you learn from it? Tell me all your thoughts down in the comments. Plus remember to like, favorite, share, and subscribe if this video made you smile. See you guys on Tuesday.